Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Talk to End ALZ. Today's video is the beginner's guide to how to get more involved in your local Alzheimer's community. Whether you are in the beginning of your Alzheimer's journey, or maybe you are 3 or 4 years in and you're just now getting around to wanting to give back a little bit and volunteer, doesn't matter. It's awesome that you're here. I'm glad that you're taking the first step to understand what your options are in order to get more involved. Getting involved was something that really helped me out personally. It allowed me to funnel my energy into something more positive rather than sort of thinking about the destiny of what was going to happen with my mother. I'm really glad that you're here. Like I've mentioned, it took me about 3 or 4 years to really feel like I could take the first step to move forward and actually do something more positive with my energy. Getting involved is not as intimidating as you may think. I know it's really scary to take the first step or perhaps make the first phone call, but I promise you that the community on the other side that you will gain will be so worth it. And it's so comforting being in the same room as people who have gone through something similar as you or are going through it at the same time. So I really recommend you get out there, take that first step, and hopefully a lot of these options that I'm giving you will fit the bill for what you're looking for. I'm sitting in front of my computer today because a lot of your resources are on your computer or on your phone or on your tablet. They're just a quick search away, and I will be doing a step-by-step for each option so you know exactly where to go and what to do. Okay, so your first option is to look for the closest annual Walk to End Alzheimer's near you. So what you'll do is go onto act.alz.org and you'll be greeted with the Walk to End Alzheimer's search page. What you'll do is click on Find Your Walk and it'll take you down a little bit and you'll just enter in your zip code. So if I type in 94596, for example, that's Walnut Creek's zip code, we have 5 walks near us. If I type in my hometown zip code, 61951, there are also 5 local walks: Mattoon, Decatur, Champaign, Springfield, and Normal, Illinois. I had no idea that all of these walks existed near my hometown, so it makes me kind of want to go back and participate in one of those walks. Really cool. There's actually a lot of people who walk in multiple walks. So next what you'll do is click on your local walk and you'll be greeted with a page that says register, donate, volunteer. So you can click on either of those options. You can go ahead and sign up, so register for the walk that's later in 2018, or you can also click on volunteer. Volunteer is going to lead you to a page that shows you a form to fill out. It also gives you the coordinator, the local coordinator's name, phone number, and email. And what you can do is send them a note and see how you can get a little bit more involved. But if you really just want to take your first step, I highly recommend just hitting register and starting a team or joining a team close by. The Walk to End Alzheimer's is also a really nice opportunity for your friends who sometimes don't know what to say. It allows them the opportunity to show their support. So not only is it helping you, but it's also helping your friends have the opportunity to help support you. So it's an awesome day. I highly recommend the walks. It was my first step in the direction of volunteering and involvement, and it's kind of snowballed from there, and I just can't recommend it more. If you are in high school, one of the great opportunities that you have is to help set up for the walk. There are plenty of opportunities to help set up in the local area or whatever walk is happening that weekend. I was in charge of the Grand Champions tent, so the Friday before, so the day before the walk, I had like 10 high school girls helping me blow up balloons in the Grand Champions tent. It was really fun. The girls were so sweet. We got so much done so quickly. We only had so much time and we had so much daylight in order to get everything done. So it was really fun. The girls got their hours in and they also came back the next day and helped in the Grand Champions tent for a few more hours, and they got so many hours checked off their box for however many community volunteer hours that they needed, and it was really fun. So their parents are also close by too, helping set up and whatnot. So highly recommend if you are in high school or even college, or if you're younger, you want to help in some capacity, I recommend helping with the setup or tear down for the annual walk near you. So another option that you have to get a little bit more involved is to enjoy some festivities on the longest day. This can be something that your local chapter organizes that you can get involved with, or it can be something that you do on your own. I actually wasn't involved enough to know that there were festivities going on with my local chapter this year. What they had done is walked around the Lafayette Reservoir. It was so hot this year on the longest day. It was like over 100 degrees. So we had to be really careful with what we did. So what I did, since I didn't know about my local chapter's festivities, was I also took a really, really long walk super early that morning, enjoyed breakfast, and then went to Soul Cycle that evening when it was a little cooler. It was just too hot. So hopefully wherever it is near you, it's not too hot on the longest day. That day this year is Thursday, June 21st. So like I said, it's the longest day, it's summer solstice. You get the most daylight that day. Go out, do something fun. I recommend sharing it on your social media so you can show your support, so other people find out about the longest day too. But more than anything, it's about getting out, taking the day off, maybe taking the morning off. That's what I did, and then going enjoying some sort of exercise or fun activity with your friends and family to just show your support. The next thing you can do is really simple. What I recommend is going to google.com, typing in volunteer opportunities for Alzheimer's near me, and you will see a bunch of options pop up, hopefully. So you'll see some Alzheimer's Association related items. You might see some music memory items listed. A lot of nursing homes and assisted living facilities are starting to have more music related classes, or times for people who are facing Alzheimer's in an assisted living home, who just come and play music for them because it's one of those memories that sticks with them and they really enjoy it. So that's a total sidebar, but if you just do a simple Google search that says Alzheimer's associated volunteer opportunities near me, you should be able to find something near you. The last option is if you don't know how you want to get involved, but you want to in some capacity, I highly recommend going back to that act.alz.org site that you were just on. Click on your local walk and then click on volunteer. Then you will see to learn more about volunteering through our walk planning committee, please fill out this form below. And what that will do is bring you down the page a bit to a form, and you can fill out whatever items suit you the most, whatever interests you the most. For me, it was mission. Shocker, it's all about bringing all of the focus back to why people are volunteering in the first place. It's really easy to just focus on fundraising or just funnel your energy into doing something, but for me, the mission committee spoke to me the most because it's all about bringing the focus back as to why we are doing this. It's for our loved ones, it's for our future generations, etc. So anyway, so mission committee really spoke to me. You can also say, I'm not really sure. Please contact me. The best thing about filling out this form is it allows you to see what opportunities are available, but there might be items on here like if you are a nurse and you are wanting to help out in some capacity, with like the nursing station or whatnot, they can assign you to that station at the walk. If you want your band to play, let your local coordinator know. So highly recommend filling out this form, hitting submit, and then someone should be contacting you to just chat about how you can get into a spot or a volunteer opportunity that just makes the most sense for you. What I will say about that, and what I will say in my future videos, is just make sure that you're honest with your time. If you are really gung-ho in the beginning, or you're really passionate, or if you have a hard time saying no, you have to make sure that you protect your time. You have to make sure that you are upfront with what kind of time you can commit to these volunteer opportunities, because you don't want to get so far in and then have to say no. So just be honest with the time that you have. So that's it. That's all I have for you. I purposely made this super straightforward, very, very beginner, because I know how hard it can be to take that first step. We'll get to more of the fundraising conversations, what it's like to be on the planning committee, all of that in the next video, a little bit more intermediate, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, good luck with taking that first step. All of the walks really happen in the back half of the year, so you have plenty of time to think about it. Just wanted to get this video out in the new year because I know a lot of people are looking for volunteer opportunities and whatnot, so hopefully some of this spoke to you, and keep an eye out for that intermediate level video coming out pretty soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.